So these ghouls here, a man who mocked the I'm just gonna say the 19 and VAXX. I'm just gonna say that so that I don't get this flagged or anything like that. On social media has died in the hospital after contracting. And it says I got on. He said at some point I got 99 problems, but VAX isn't ain't one. He wrote in a tweet last month. The obvious thing, the glaring obvious thing, is that these people will dance on your graves just to sit back and in spite of you, just to spite you. This is what they're going to do. Because let's be honest here, the only people that are going to benefit from a story like this are the people that are going to say, "Ha ha! This man didn't have to go through this. All he had to do was submit." But see, now what I'm gonna flip that around at this point and say, the next time that some rapper or some person that decides to yell thug life and then goes out and gets killed, we're gonna sit back and I'm gonna make sure that we laugh at this person and say, "Ha ha! All he had to do was not live the thug life. It's all he had to do. All he had to do was not live the thug life." And that boy, ha 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 ha. You see how this looks at that point? So to sit back and say something like this, the thing is that most of the people that don't get it, that, and I've said this before, it's just like wearing your seatbelt. Hey, here's the thing. If you don't wear your seatbelt and you go out that front windshield, you got everything that was coming to you. If you don't go get this, and then you get it and something happens and you didn't prepare yourself, or you didn't make sure that you're not part of that risk group, then it is what it is. If I was part of that high risk group and things like that, if I hadn't already had it and things, I probably would have went on ahead and got it. But you know what? What's the point? So this man here, maybe he knew dangerous freedom. I've said this before. But so I'll make sure to dance on the grave. And the next time that there's a person that dies that was talking about murder and everything else in their raps and all that, and the next time that someone like that dies, or some criminal, whatever, that talks about how hard he was and this and that, the next time that happens and then they end up getting killed, I'm going to make sure to let everyone know, hey, you know what? He didn't have to live like that. Maybe he shouldn't have been talking about all the things he was talking about on social media. Comment, like, share, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. All right.